Raise your hand if you use OneDrive. Okay, do you feel like sometimes you can't find the files that you want to get to fast enough? Raise your hand. Okay, most people feel like they want to get faster to their files. Very excited today to show you how you can get faster to your file, get to your file faster so you can be very productive. Hi, my name's Laura Shi. I'm the program manager for OneDrive Web. So along with me is Thomas Michon. Today we're going to show you how OneDrive is the absolute smartest place to store your files. Second, we're going to show you how OneDrive helps you stay organized. Lastly, we're going to show you how OneDrive gives you full fidelity document library in your teams and sites.
And hello, everyone. My name is Thomas Michon. I'm a developer on the OneDrive web engineering team, and I'm very proud to be here at Ignite in order to show you guys everything that I've actually personally helped build along with my team. So we hope you guys enjoy what we have to show you today. Please enjoy.
So before we start, I want to talk a little bit about why you want to store the files in the cloud. If you store your file in a local thumb drive or send it as an attachment, you don't get all the cool intelligence that we put into OneDrive on the website. Well, we have a lot of rich analytics. We have anywhere access. And lastly, it gives you all the activity information that you're getting in your organization. So we're going to show today our new activity column.
So, wait, we are not live. There we go.
You see?
So OneDrive is a very good productivity tool for storing your data, but also especially collaborating with others. And we'd like to show you how we've made collaboration even more powerful when you store your documents in OneDrive to work with others. One of the new things we've added to OneDrive is an activity column. The activity column shows you up-to-date information about the files that you've shared with others and what others are working on the files while you've been away. So in this particular case, Johanna in a Contoso Electronics would like to collaborate on a document, the Contoso 5-year vision. And she would like to share this document to Alan, another colleague, in order to get review feedback and potentially have him make some edits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this simple button, the share button, which we put right in line of the document. And Johanna's going to click that button, and she's going to send a link off to Alan. And she's going to ask, can you review this document and edit and make changes? So she sends the link off to Alan. And since we only have one screen, I'm going to use another browser here to represent Alan. So Alan's working in his Outlook, and he sees an email come in from Johanna with the document information. So he's going to load up the document by just clicking directly in the email, and that's going to bring up Word Online. So now that he's got access to the document, he can start adding more things to the document and make changes. So he's going to say, in addition to customer requests, let's see, list and other large equipment, streamline financial reports process, monitor projects cost, finalize vision plan. So I'm going to save that. And the great part about the activity column is that it will live update. So right now, since Alan has made changes, the activity column has updated directly in Johanna's browser. And so now she can see that Alan has received the share link and has been making edits to this document.
Whoa!
So the activity column doesn't just show when people have edited the document. It wants to really make it clear what important things have happened in documents while you've been away. So if you look, you can see that this document that Johanna has previously shared out, all new product forms, another user has taken the document and actually asked for Johanna's attention and input. He's @mentioned Johanna with a comment. Similarly, Alan has also @mentioned Johanna in another document, this Word file. So all of your Office documents and other places where you can comment, reply, edit, those will all bubble up activities that show you what everybody else has been doing, and that lets you keep up to date on what your information, on your documents and your collaboration status more quickly than ever before.
Cool. So last year, we added a new file card that gives you view signals, so you will know how popular your files are. So it's kind of like Instagram, but then it's actually files, and you know how popular your files are, and you know that whether it's been making the changes, getting to the right people. So this year, we added more information to the file card. So this new file card, co-design workshop, you can see that this item is popular with your colleagues. It gives you an information on whether, which file to look at. And the other thing we added is a new inside look area. The new inside look area, using AI, now we will be able to give you the average reading time so you can decide whether you have time to go and read the file or not. And another thing that's really cool is the key points. Key points give you bullet point summary of what the files is about. So of course, it's an AI. Sometimes it'll get right, sometimes it won't get right. So when it doesn't get right, you can just simply click on the key point, and then you'll be able to edit it. For example, Thomas, can you add a key point there? Yeah, simply just click on it. You can add a key point. You can delete a key point. This way, when you share the file to your coworker, the file will get the latest key points, and people can decide whether they want to read it or not, or is this the file that they actually need. And sometimes you can add some note in there. You know, this is summary of vision plan. We want to make sure we have the cost estimate summary reviewed. Another feature we added is the malware protection. So, you know, in this particular document, there is a little red shield on it. We see that it's been malware detected. What do you do? So this is a great complement to your end user awareness training. So simply just click on it, and when your user want to interact with the file, try to reshare it, we just block it. This file is compromised by the malware. To protect your PC, we actually block all the other commands. So in this particular scenario, if a user tried to share it, look, all the commands are gone. We detect that it's a malware. You don't need to worry. The only command available is delete. So sometimes it's hard to find your files. I'm going to do a really fun demo. So, okay, so do you guys want to see a puppy picture or a kitty picture? Kitty? Kitty? Okay, so I think kitty is winning. I'm going to do kitty. Which one? Maybe I kind of like this one's really cute. I'm going to do copy. So I simply just go to an image website, what website, it doesn't matter what website it is, so just copy it. And without using anything, I just use my Control-V, regular copy and paste. I'm going into this document folder. Now, with the Control-V, it's now uploading the item into the document. And you know, sometimes images are very, very hard to find. We added a blue eyelashes, so the file will blink at you, say, hi, this is the new file. And let's see if it's the right file.
Oh. It's not loading.
Where? Oh, okay. Wait, where's my kitty?
You didn't copy it correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome.
Click
it
one
is.
more. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So going back to our files view, we just show you all the new activity and signals. The same signals will also work for DLP, so data leakage protection. So if you have in your organization some people sharing social security number around, that's probably not the right practice. You as an admin can put in DLP protection, add a rule. We will make sure the same kind of experience show up. We'll add a glyph, making sure it's, yeah, that one. For example, yeah, that one. If you try to like open it, this is a social security card. We'll give you a little yellow box that says this item contains sensitive information. So these are all great things to let your users know to complement your user training. Okay. So lastly, I want to show you the recommended view. This is a new thing that's coming. We're going to ship at the end of this year. The new recommended view using Microsoft Graph. We can see that what's the next file that your user is going to open. So this way, we save time from looking for files, and your user can spend time on actually working. So this is a new view that's coming, and we currently surface important edits and comments. So for example, if a person mentioned you, that probably means that you need to look at the file. We're going to surface it front and center so the file is not lost. So edits, comments, at mention, important views, and also documents trending in your organization. We've done a lot of research on how people think about their files. Some people think about their files time-based. Some people think about their files around people. So for example, sometimes I'll think, oh, there's a file that Zachary shared with me last week. Okay, that's how do I actually find it? So this is a new view that we integrate our user research and really create this. So today, there is the co-design workshop, documents, but last week, we really used a time split to help you find your files faster. And in the second column, there's a location column that helps you find where the files is located at. For the users who want to find files based on people, there is a new Share With Me view. Share With Me view and Share By Me view. In the new Share With Me view, simply click on Share By. So for example, if I want to find all the files Emily shared with me, I can go into Share By column, click on Group By Share By. With one click, you can see that we split it out based on the people. It's very useful and can help you find the files that you're looking for. So these are all very great. We have time-based time-based information, and we have the people-based information. We have the graph-based. So using the Microsoft Graph and using the intelligence signals behind. However, there are some files in your team site libraries. So those files, we also want to bring into your OneDrive experience. So Thomas is going to show how that will work.
Thank you again, Laura. SharePoint has long had the ability to store documents for your teams. People come and go. Teams need to keep track of everything that is important for their projects, for their deadlines. And to facilitate this, team sites have long supported a vast wealth of customization options in order to make it very easy for users to sort and organize their documents and, importantly, get to them more quickly. So this strategy and planning team site in Contoso has been organized to make it very simple to find what documents need people's attention, how much are the different projects going to cost in terms of effort, and they've been customized with information such as relevant location data for the different projects and activities. They've been given special formatting to say, hey, at a glance, what is the effort of this document? And they have metadata requirements that you must submit, what is the project type, and other information. And so this is all important data to capture that needs to follow a file everywhere. And if OneDrive is really truly is one place for all of your files, that needs to include team site shared libraries, but also needs to include the organization capabilities of your team sites. Previously, last year, we had rolled out the ability to view documents from your team sites, but in a sort of simple way, very focused around the way you organize and store your documents in OneDrive. Well, finally, I'm proud to say that we've now built the full fidelity of documents from your teams and sites into the OneDrive document library browsing experience. So now when you navigate from your left navigation in OneDrive into the strategy and planning team site, you actually see the same level of customization capabilities that have been applied to that team. For example, obviously you've got the custom formatting capabilities that the SharePoint team demonstrated earlier this week, but you've also got every single column type and the ability, if you want to add more columns directly through OneDrive. One of the very powerful things that SharePoint offers is, in addition to the wealth of sorting, filtering, and grouping capabilities. You also have the ability to save and load other customized views that your team has already provided. So in addition to saying, hey, here's all the documents, what if I want to filter down to documents specific to a region? Or if I want to filter down, oh, there's nothing in here, filter down to this one instead. Where'd they all go? I'll go to this one. So views have the ability to store filters, grouping settings, and other requirements, column information, et cetera. And OneDrive now provides the ability to surface all that and make your own changes. So if I wanted to modify the effort field, I could actually now filter the field, make some changes, hit apply. It will actually filter the view to only the target effort ranges. And now I have the ability to save that view as my own view. So this is all wealth of functionality that was available in SharePoint, and now it's available through OneDrive as well. SharePoint, we also offer the ability to view other document libraries, not just the standard document library. But what I wanted to show you now is the various information that's available. Let me clear this view here. So SharePoint supports the ability for you to check out files, block other users from editing those files while you work on them because you have important changes. But it's very possible for you to accidentally lock somebody out because you've checked out that file. So now we have signal information that says you've checked out this file, and if I want to discard my changes because I didn't mean to do that, I can go into here and I can now make the standard version control operations such as discarding the checkout. Oh, that one, oh, I didn't check that one out. Let's go fix the other one. There we go. So in summary, we've definitely provided the full capabilities of SharePoint team sites right in line to your OneDrive. And we hope that this definitely allows you to get more productive faster, get to your files more quickly, and enjoy the full wealth of everything and have OneDrive be the absolute best place to store your files.
Thank you. Yeah, so we show how OneDrive is the smartest place to store your files with File Card. That's one thing that's very good to talk to your people in your organizations about. File Card is very good. Recommended is something that's coming to a lot of surfaces. And there's also the activity column. We also have activity, the activity in details pane. Even non-Office file can be commented. So those are the new things that's coming. And feel free to come to a booth later at 3 o'clock. I'll be there, and Thomas will be there. We will also take questions. If you have, please come over. Yeah, thank you.
I want to show one more cool thing, actually.
OK.
So we didn't just stop at OneDrive, by the way, for team sites capabilities. As you may have seen from the Microsoft Teams product suite and for Outlook, they also have the ability to view team sites as well as the data in team sites. And we implemented, oh, that went away. And so we actually implemented the files views from Outlook and in Teams as well with the exact same capabilities to browse team sites and their metadata. So the experience that's coming to OneDrive is also coming and surfacing in these other Microsoft products. So it really is all the same system and all the same experience.
And yesterday, I just found out that these are available for third party. They actually checked in the code yesterday. So if you are a company that was interested in this in a third party as a package, so you can actually build on top of this. So feel free to come and ask. Well, I'll pass along the information of where you can find those third party package. Thank you.